Hey guys, Marlo back again with another unboxing and review brought to you by Neca Toys, and today I have the ultimate Doc Brown from the Back to the Future series. So again, we have the ultimate style box with the flap that we know all too well. You can see some product images there in the inner flap, as well as the figure inside with all of his accessories. So there's Doc Brown there. And again, just to take a closer look at the packaging art, you have the side of the box there, the back of the box, and if you want to, just pause the video to read all that, as I will just keep moving on. You can see he comes with, what is that, a flux capacitor drawing, wrench, goggles, blueprint, interchangeable head and hand, so you know, quite a good amount of accessories, as well as some images there of the other figures in the series so far. So Doc Brown is the latest and the last piece I needed from this set, but I think they've announced another version of Marty McFly already, so not quite done with the collection yet. The bottom here, real quick, just to show you guys the talents involved with the making of the figure, and an amazing head sculpt, I must say. Who did the head sculpt? Jason Fraley and Kyle Windricks. So really great job there. So very impressed with the likeness there on Doc Brown. Man, just really good work. So anyways, let's get this figure open and take a closer look at him out of package. And here we have Doc Brown out of the package with most of his accessories. I say most because we still have a few back there that were taped to the backdrop art, so let me go ahead and try to remove that real quick. Again, didn't realize it was taped back there until I got the figure out. And while we're at it, there is the backdrop image there, if you wanted to keep that for a nice diorama piece. That's a pretty cool image there. And of course, what we have here is, looks like the blueprint of the house, the letter there, and a sketch drawing of the flux capacitor. So we get those. These are just some regular paper goods, nothing on the back side, so pretty cool. We have the alternate head sculpt, again a crazy amazing likeness to Christopher Lloyd. I think they just did an amazing job with this head sculpt and the paint applications. Crazy that they got the likeness so well in the scale, and I only wish they got the likeness on Marty McFly this good, man. But there's no mistaking, that's Christopher Lloyd there. And again on this version here, that's, oh my god, that's totally him. Amazing work. There's other accessories. Oops, we have some goggles, as you can see there. A wrench, nicely painted and weathered. Pretty cool. Crazy how they did that weathering. Looks like there's a little bit of, I don't know, paint scuffing or rust on there. Man. And then we have the two extra hands. Looks like an extra left and right hand there. So, yep. Let's move on to, let's see. Wow. Tough getting him to stand. Let's take a closer look once again at that extra head sculpt there. Again, just an amazing job there. And hopefully it shouldn't be a hard thing to swap the heads out. So, man, just crazy good with the details. And then the regular head sculpt there. The trench coat for the jacket is kind of a softer rubbery type material. You can see the great detail of the pattern work there, down to the shoes and the rip in the pants. Very crazy work. So hopefully they'll make Doc Brown from Back to the Future Part 2 to go along with the other version of Marty McFly that they've released. So let's move on and look at some of his points of articulation. Get the camera situated, and hopefully the lighting is okay. Of course, the head is going to be on some kind of a ball joint. Let me get rid of the backdrops to make it easier to focus. There we go. That's definitely better. So let's see. Ooh, it's not quite an easy thing to pull the head off. Okay, got it off, and let's apply the other head sculpt. Again, with something like this, I would recommend heating it up first. Oops. Definitely make it a lot easier, but you can use brute force like that. And here's how he looks with the other head sculpt. There we go, if I can get it to focus. So pretty cool. So yeah, let's look at the articulation. Arms do go out about that far, I guess. You get double joints at the elbows, so you get a pretty decent bend. A little bit hindered because of the sculpting there of the jacket, but yeah, you get a decent bend. Rotation at the wrist, but wrist, of course, with a little bit of a bend there. And wow, as far as the waist, I think there's a joint in there for a ab crunch, but definitely going to be hindered by the outfit. And as far as a swivel at the waist, yeah, you do get a swivel at the waist at least. The legs do open up, go out and forward. Rotation at the knees, as well as a bend, single joint there. You get a pivot at the feet. Ooh, my figure's still a little stiff. And you can get a bend there. Yeah, just a very slight swivel at the feet there. So a good amount of articulation and range of movement with this Doc Brown figure. Again, getting him to balance is another story. Let me try to get him accessorized and give you guys a look at him with some of the accessories. Now, to get the goggles on, I would recommend popping the head off and working from underneath and not wrapping it around the whole head piece because of the hair. You're definitely bound to break the straps there because I don't think they'll stretch that much. So again, you're going to want to work from underneath, maybe from the front, apply the goggles there, and then kind of wrap it around ever so carefully, something like that, around the ears and around the back of the neck, something like that, before you apply it back to the body. Again, I'm trying to do this with one hand and one finger, but you get the gist of it, something like that. And the same goes for the other head sculpt, so let me try to do that real quick and apply it. Again, you don't want to overstretch the straps on this because yeah, they will definitely break otherwise. And here we have Doc Brown with the goggles applied, wrench in hand there, and for comparison's sake, I have him next to the rest of my collection so far. You can see him next to the original Marty, and I believe they size it pretty well. And here is Biff, being the tallest. Never realized Biff was that huge, but I guess he was. Damn, he's quite a huge bully. So we have there Biff, and of course the future Marty there, and the Darth Vader Marty in the back there in the hazmat suit. So again, overall, a really cool collection by Neca Toys. Glad to finally add a Doc Brown to the collection. As you can see, looking really cool with the accessories. You can swap out the gloved hands for the regular hands if you wanted to. Oh, just notice the skin tone on the neck seems a little bit off compared to the face, which seems a little bit more pink, but yeah, it's not that noticeable. Just thought I'd mention that real quick. So that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick unboxing and review. If you did, please do give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. As always, take care, stay safe, keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.